Hey guys, my name is Tim Schmoyer and it's Tuesday, which means it's time to take a look at some of the online video news updates from last week and talk about what it means for us as creators who are developing our audiences and our platforms here on YouTube. And a lot of you guys, you tweeted me, you messaged me on Facebook, you emailed me saying, Tim, what do you think about this article that says that Google now forbids creators from using logos from brands that are sponsoring their videos unless the brand actually goes through Google first? Like, why does Google just want to take a cut of our money? Like, do they actually not want us to succeed? If Google is going to make a change that has this type of wide sweeping implications for so many business models and MCNs and their top creators and everything, like, this would not just be like a tiny little update to an FAQ section on Google. This would be like a policy change that would have been communicated like far in advance, but yep. Someone saw an FAQ update and decided to run with it and created all the hype it is. Let me explain to you what's actually going on. Google's long-standing policy has always been that creators cannot burn in commercials as pre-rolls in the front of their videos before they upload that video to YouTube. In fact, their terms of service forbid creators from replicating any type of ad format that already exists on YouTube. So you also couldn't have like a little slide up banner from the bottom that's an ad and have it slide away, you know, kind of like their overlay display ads. And there's a couple reasons for this. One, yes, Google wants advertisers to use their formats and their systems so that they make money, which they need to do in order for this platform to stay here. But more importantly, if people are just kind of burning ads into the front of their videos or making their own like slide up in display ads, like that would create a lot of confusion for those of us who aren't like super familiar with YouTube. Can you imagine like starting a video and sometimes you see like a little yellow line at the bottom indicating how much time you have left to watch the ad before you can skip it or before it's over, or you know, there's like, oh, now there's no yellow line and the user experience becomes very confusing. So Google has always said you may not replicate any of our ad formats, including using a burned in pre-roll at the beginning of your video. So a lot of creators are like, cool, no problem, Google, we gotcha. So instead, they started using these things called title cards, which if you've watched any Revision 3 video, you kind of know like an idea what this is. Basically, quick, couple seconds, this logo pops in and says, hey, we want to thank our sponsor, blah, 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 for this video. And then they get into the actual content. So it's not really a pre-roll, but it is kind of getting close to that gray, blurry line. So that said, let's read the section of Google's FAQs that is in question here, and I think you'll see that this is actually just a clarification, not a broad policy change. The sponsor wants to have a title card before the video with their brand name and product information. Is this okay? We allow text-only title cards where there is paid product placement for the purpose of paid product disclosure only. Graphical title cards, including the use of sponsored logos and product branding, are prohibited unless there is a full Google Media buyout on the partner content by the sponsor. You can contact your partner manager for more information and assistance. A YouTube spokesperson actually gave a statement regarding this article that was published that has been creating a lot of drama and unnecessarily so. And I'll share with you guys what that statement is and how you can be sure that your channel stays safe as you're promoting brands and products on your channel. But first of all, I would like to thank my own sponsor here, famebit.com. And yes, I am using the logo and I can use it here without any trouble at all. There are a lot of brands and companies out there who are looking to pay creators like you to talk about their products and services in their videos. And so if you have 1,000 subscribers or more and you're interested in being paid to talk about cool stuff to your audience, definitely go check them out. There's a link in the description below. You can click and see if it's something that would work out well for you and your audience. So YouTube's official response to this is that yes, this is just a clarification of an existing policy. They said that creators can still add text-only title cards where there is paid product placement for the purpose of paid product disclosure only, which has always been a really good practice to have full disclosure with your audience, be open and honest with them. So as long as you are clear about that and you're not burning in title cards with logos at the very beginning of your video to kind of replicate an ad, kind of, you know, you should be okay. One other quick update for you guys. We've been talking off and on here about YouTube releasing a kids-only version of YouTube. Well, yesterday they released an app for Android that features only kid content. And since kids can't type to search for things, it's voice activated. And instead of having lots of titles, it has just big thumbnails for kids to tap on and be able to watch it super easy. There's a link in the description of this video that goes to more information about that in case that's something you're interested in. But I'd love to hear from you guys. What do you think about Google's policy here with brand deals? Now, I'm not saying that sometime in the future Google won't change things. It's their platform, it's their company. They have the prerogative to change the rules on us whenever they want, and that's just part of what happens by setting up shop and, you know, a platform like this. But as of right now, it doesn't look like they're going off the deep end like the article suggested that they were doing and just screwing everybody. So I'd love to hear what you guys think about all that though. And if this is your first time here, I'd love to have you subscribe. Every Tuesday, we take a look at some of the online video news, talk about what it means for us as creators. Tomorrow, I'll give you guys some YouTube tips and ideas, suggestions like we do every Wednesday. And then on Thursday, some YouTube Q&A where I take a question for one of you guys, do my best to answer it. And I do all this, guys, because I really believe that a lot of you guys have messages that need to spread, that the world needs to hear, and I want to do everything I can to help you guys spread your messages, to build your audience and your platform here on YouTube so that the people who need to hear what you have to say can easily find you and hear what you have to say and hopefully have their lives be changed as a result. So thanks for hanging out, guys. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Bye. For the paid product placement for the purpose of blah, blah, blah.